Hello lovely people, Flaery here once again. I'll be talking about gear and trying to cover most of it, as in what gear you should be focusing on, what doors, echoes, blessings, and things like that. I'll be going over my builds. Obviously, you should not try and compare to mine, as I am a pay-to-win user, but it's something that I think would still be useful and you can find useful for your heroes and your builds. Let's start this off with the newest addition to the game, Rato. She's one of the most broken units in the game currently. We try and focus on HP exclusively on her. Her damage really scales off HP. I've come to the rough estimation that 1% HP equals about 1% damage increase for her. So I'm gonna kick this off with this. After extensive testing with me and my community, the Bushido community, found out that Hit Grandmaster is about as good as a versatility. In some cases, Hit Grandmaster does more damage, in some versatility does more, but Hit Grandmaster is a lot cheaper aura to focus on than versatility is. And then for more budget options, I would actually go with Dwarven Blessing for her, as HP is just that good on her. Now you could consider Mastery Expert, that's a fine aura on her. I would not give Mastery Search to her, because Mastery Search is more of a support aura, because it gives less mastery and mastery to your teammates, so you could put that on some support unit like Nerit or even Mamelo, for example. You could also go with Surging Force on her. I've seen some good outcomes with that. So anything that you can get good stars on, that's what you should be doing. Obviously, levels on Legend Auras is something that really scales good, as you can see here. Right, let's go over her stats. Try and get as much speed as possible as you can. Obviously that's really hard with double devouring set, but you can do that with a feather set, for example, or double feather set, or feather set and just 8 HP bonus set like endurance, or just HP with some speed rolls and HP rolls. That's fine as well. You could also get some good HP percent speed pieces in the early game. That's fine too. Now I'm using my best gear on her, as she's just that good. I've been pretty lucky with my HP mastery gear. Like for example, this is a perfect piece. This is probably one of the best pieces in the game for her right now. This one needs upgrading. I'm still looking for one upgrade. This one also needs upgrading. We kind of want speed somewhere here, including some HP rate too. This one could do better, but I think I'm fine with this. It's not a bad one. The Nagi and Growling artifacts are really hard to come by with good substats. This is including Mario's. I've recently gotten this. The death rate is not the best here. Obviously HP rate or even effect rest would be good for her, because she is really CC prone, and if you manage to crowd control her, you can win her easily. Now in terms of echo, her signature one is the best one you can get on her, and then the second best you can get on her would be the Bloodified one, because it gives the same amount of HP, because it's HP based, and then you get 16% more and you get burning damage bonus. This is probably the best echo in the game for purely HP percent increase, because you get 64 and then 16, so that's just massive. As you can see, I'm actually using it on Nordic too. It's just that good. In terms of epic echoes, I would say just get any HP percent based echo on her, like strike armor for example. There could be better ones, but I haven't considered them. Ally protection, no. Burn damage, no. But this could be alright as well, because you get the mastery bonus here, so that's a little better than strike armor in that regard. So burning would be the best next thing you can get as epic. And then I think that's about it in terms of HP percent epic blessings. Yes. Okay, I think that about covers her. Well, excluding the blessings. Here you wanna get some good HP percent ones. Really, anything you can get on her, use your highest ones. In terms of the, what's it called? Now, adamantine blessing, you want mastery or HP burning bonus or skill damage, where the general rule of thumb is skill damage and HP burning bonus are twice the value of mastery. So say 5% skill damage would equal about 10% mastery. Now I went with this because I've gotten it pretty cheap from one of the events. I think it was like 15k coins with the Sword Harbor event, and this one I just got unlucky and using this for now. Obviously 27 mastery would maybe be better, because mastery has some diminishing returns, but try and aim for over 150 mastery while maintaining good HP, especially if you go with the Hit Grandmaster aura. That's something that scales further with your HP, so the more HP you have, the more HP you get, and that means more damage on her, basically. It's I think that's about it. For your third row of blessings, I went Effectress, because that's something I really want in PvP. For example, I'm at 96, so that's good amount to like resist the Lydia in prison, for example, or some random resist of a stun, for example. And she's really CC weak. She needs help in that regard. In terms of emblems, yes, those are mine. I usually do not pick this one, because 9% increased damage taken on your unit is a lot, and this one is actually better because there's a lot of shields in the game right now, and this is a better increase of damage than this is. In here, this is wrong. I need to change this. This is probably yes, kind of the recommended ones. You should probably be picking, actually it doesn't matter which one you pick here. This is not gonna benefit her. She doesn't need effect hit. Yeah. Okay, Nordic. You wanna get as much speed as possible on him, so let me just show you my simple gear. Like, I'm running this piece on him for the longest time. Like, I'm talking probably 6 months, and I've been playing the game for like 11 months total now. So on him you want speed as primary stat, then HP rate, then effect race for PvP. If you can afford the luxury of crit rate, obviously that's good too, but you should be focusing speed and HP rate. Then get any good boots on him. You want the speed and you want to mythic those boots. Those are nice. I would have preferred HP rate or effect race, but def rate is also fine. In terms of ring, see, I have much better rings in terms of speed, but I appreciate the effect race and HP rate on it more than the speed gain, because I'm at a pretty high speed currently. Obviously the more you get the better, for PvP at least. For PvE you should be aiming at 2620 I think for the level 40 bosses, if I'm not mistaken. Then as your class artifact, really anything with speed, effect race if you can, and then crit rate is the best from what I've seen. Like, you want some crit on him, he can do a big chunk of damage. HP works to defense, I guess, to anything you get speed on, really. And as his second one, mark artifact, you want effect race or HP. Again, anything with speed here. Okay. In terms of auras, I went like pay to win mode and got in the Crit Grandmaster, which is the most HP. Now you can see here I have Pristine Attack Aura. It's really good against Guild Boss or in Wuthering Coast, or in general any boss that requires direct damage dealers, because his only damage comes from his basic attack, and that's just 18% more crit, basically for free, because this is a really easy aura to max stars on. Now, for the longest time I was running Dwarven Blessing on him, which is pretty good aura, especially for PvE content. But if you're lacking speed, you should be going with the speed mark aura on him. Okay, let's see, in terms of emblems, this is what I have currently. On my units I actually prefer going the tenacity route, and then speed. You should be probably doing the same if you're lacking speed on yours. In terms of blessings, again, you should be going speed if you're lacking speed. I went HP rate because I like my Nordic to be buffing my units more. Then some random crit rate blessings and effect race. Now, for PvE, you wanna get as close to 100% crit rate and then just good HP. The speed in the versus bosses doesn't matter too much, like versus guild boss and in Wuthering Coast. You could take advantage of the second set and use some damage gear on him as well as the second emblems. You can go crit rate, crit damage. Yep. That's about it for him. Let's see, what else could I show you? Let's go JB. I think for her it's really important to have devouring on her. Obviously, if you cannot, you should be aiming to get 100% crit rate, and from there on I would say crit damage is more important than attack, because Wukong exists and his exclusive tree gives the allies 150% tenacity, which basically means it reduces your crit damage by 150. So for example, if you have like 250 crit damage, essentially you would have 100 crit damage, which basically means nothing. Like your crits would do the same amount of damage as if they were non-crits. So you should be aiming to get at least like 350, even if you're not in Devour. Okay, this is probably the deck deck on her. Well, not probably, this is the best deck on her, but you should be looking to get a crit damage based one. Not sure what we have in the game currently. That's crit damage based. No, I think Gile Echo is the best you can get on her, really. Yeah, probably. Probably that is the best one you can get as a cheap option, so to say. Versatility Aura is the best in slot aura for her, and then it's between Shield Smash if you have an easy option to shield her at the start of the battle, meaning like Wukong, Sith, Nordic, I don't know what else has passive shields, but you get the idea. And then I would say the Boss Layer Aura is pretty good too. So anything you can easily rank in stars, you should be getting that. In terms of emblems, I don't think I have anything special on her. I've went the HP route because I really don't care about her effect hit that much, honestly. Because she's getting 50% effect hit from her passive. I don't know which exclusive that was. It's too long to read. Yeah, I don't know. It was somewhere, okay? Trust me. So you don't really need that much. Okay. Echo, auras, emblems, blessings. You want speed on her almost always, because if she's faster than, say, a Donut, she'll be immune to Donut's silence, and that's what we are aiming for. Also, speed for her means she would act faster and just do more damage. So much more useful than the effect hit that you would give her. And then crit damage, always good on her. I've went with freeze res blessings, but you can use anything here, really. You can use tenacity blessings, you can use skill damage reduction. What else? You could use effect res, death rate. I wouldn't say better units to use death rate on. Yeah, I think that's about it, really. Okay, let's see. Wukong. I'm running mine in double tough set. Obviously, you can do a mixture of Slate Tough or even Devouring or Feather. Anything that gets him to 70% crit rate, and then you want to focus on HP as your primary stat. For PvP, you want as much effect res as possible, and obviously you want some speed on him, preferably him being faster than your Erato, because he gives HP up, and you want him to cast it before your Erato acts, because that's essentially 50% increased damage on your Erato. Yep. Okay, so tough pieces. Again, HP rate, effect rate, speed, that's your focus. Nothing too fancy here. This is a good one. Okay, blessings. HP rate on this one. Crit damage is nice here. You can get crit rate if you don't hit the 70% mark. And then effect res is probably the best you can get here. You really don't need tenacity on him because he stacks a lot of tenacity. Yep. In terms of auras, I actually went survival because it was the aura I've hit the most runes for at the time. So And it's doing pretty good. It's doing a noticeable difference actually versus Cliffs. It's able to soak a lot of damage. Other option for him would be probably Boss Lair is good. Advanced Hit Aura for... no, not Advanced Hit, sorry. Hit Grandmaster. Hit Grandmaster Aura for the HP increase. And then Dwarven Blessing is nice. I would not recommend both Confidence really, because... well, if you're like early game, mid game, maybe you can do that. Just try and get him to the 70% crit rate mark. Yeah. And I'm saying 70% because he gains passively 30% crit rate. Yeah, even at T0. In terms of emblems, we went with this. We don't care about the tenacity here. He just gains a lot of tenacity. Okay, let's move on to BJ. And I think that will be the last one for the video. So, with arrow to JB, Wukong, Nordak. And let's do BJ and end it here. BJ as in Big Jack, that's what his original name used to be. It's now Jack in a row. But whatever, here we want to focus on speed and HP as much as possible. I'm just running my best speed pieces that I could get on him. Obviously HP rate would be great on him, but you do what you can. That's about it. In terms of auras, I went pay to win mode, and I've put Arena Dominator on him. You could do Speed Mark for PvP if you care about PvP, or you could do Skill Master because it's probably the best aura for him that you can get him. In terms of epic auras, I would really only maybe consider Mastery Search and then Speed Mark. In terms of blue auras, really not much here. Maybe like 0-star extra recovery in the beginning. You could do this on all your units in the start of the game. Just 0-star extra recovery. Don't invest stars into it. The first one is enough to get you going. Right. Echo, his signature Echo, but honestly anything with HP rate should be good on him. Blessings, speed. This one doesn't matter really, not too much. Then I went with Hypnotize Race because it's just what I had. And then emblems we went HP on this one, speed, and some more damage reduction really. He doesn't need effect hit. And with that, I actually want to mention that the most important event you should be doing is the Triple Wish event. So you could be getting good speed pieces, and that's like the game basically is the speed. And I'll end it right here. Thank you guys for watching.